I want to briefly talk about some of the benefits of heritage language education or multilingual education. These are things that have been cited by teachers, parents, and students in Canada who have been part of heritage language programs, and they relate to some of the things that have been stated previously. But in terms of self-image, positive attitude, and pride, there's been participants in these programs feel that there's strong positive influence, there's a better ability to integrate into school and society, increased acceptance of other people's cultures, which when you have growing multilingualism is an important thing to be considering, increased cognitive and affective development, facility in learning other languages, increased job opportunities, and the ability to meet community links. So these are things that people who have participated have felt have been benefits, but of course we also want to have nice systematic scientific tests, not just what do people think. And so in some comparative studies of children who have been through different heritage language programs in Canada versus children that are matched for as many other factors as the researchers could manage to match, they found that children who had been in the heritage language programs did better at math and reading by grade 5. They better appreciated their culture. They, their parents, and their staff were all happy. So yes, there is a correlation between bilingualism and academic achievement, but it doesn't seem to be the one that the person asking this question was expecting. There are, of course, some downsides. I'll be really, really fast on this part because we don't want to run out of time. But one of the major issues is that there's that Itesh had alluded to is a lack of appropriate materials. We don't have big curricula for teaching. Sometimes we'll have a one-year program for a heritage language, but we certainly don't have a series of educational programs for heritage language teaching that go all the way through the school program. And of course, it costs money, and people bring up the fact that it costs money to have these additional language programs because of things that they fear, which are very, very reasonable fears, some of them at least are, and need to be considered as we think about trying to make money for incorporating these things. But it seems really worth doing that given the number of benefits that there are. So definitely, I would say, correlation between bilingualism and academic achievement as well as other types of